What you see here, very interesting, telling us about the Japanese ambassador in Israel. You see just now, the Japanese ambassador to Israel, Muzeshima Kochi, made a rare visit to the Beis Chana Orthodox High School for Girls in Jerusalem to inaugurate an exhibition about the World War II hero who saved many Jews. So definitely it's interesting that he decided to do this exhibition in an Orthodox school. Understood apparently, but it's really Judaism Orthodoxy. And also it is interesting that the Japanese also appreciate the Hebrew language. You can see here the Hebrew word Adam, that can translate to Japanese, Enosh, Ben Adam, Gimat, there are more pages, and really on top is written the book about the secrets of the Holy Tongue, Misterim Shel HaKodesh, is letters of fire. Matityahu Glazerson is Japanese. Amazing. Amazing story, how it came out. Yeah, how it came out. So the story is the following. I was teaching in many yeshivas in Israel, outreach, or Sameach, and Yerushalayim. Also a yeshiva in Jerusalem, mainly really for English speaking, also Hebrew people come there. Rabbi Arush learns there. And I gave a lecture there in English, the Holy Tongue. No, fine. So as people came there. Then one day came a Japanese person, put a tape recorder on the table, and listened nicely. And so, after 2 months, he says to me, Rabbi Glazerson, I want to thank you very much for your words and lectures. I said, yes, please. What you are doing here, how did you come, what's the Hebrew language, you like the Hebrew language? So he said to me, like, I am professor in Tokyo University, and there is a great interest in Japan in the Hebrew language. Somehow they realize that there is a lot in the Hebrew language, science and everything, and it looks like the Japanese people are clever. So he said to me, because such great interest, so I decided to open a faculty in the university in Tokyo about the Holy Tongue. And for this I need your books. Yeah. Which books you want to translate? So he told me letters of fire. This is what is in Hebrew, Misterim Shel HaKodesh. And from Hinduism back to Judaism. I said, okay, with pleasure. Fine. No, I did not think really to translate to the Japanese. So, by the way, he told me, very interesting, he told me that he came to the Hebrew University to learn Hebrew, but somehow he saw the notice that somewhere he's in Rabbi Glazerson on the Holy Tongue in Hebrew, in English. So he decided to come. So he said to me after 2 months when he asked to translate my book, I want to tell you, what you are teaching is real Hebrew. What is university teach? Nice, but real Hebrew with real meaning, what it represents. He's right, because the Holy Tongue is really Holy Tongue, the language of God, each letter, element, and so on. One should see my book, Letters of Fire. Baruch Hashem, it came in editions, it came in also few languages, Russian, English, Hebrew, everything. So, interesting story, yeah. But what really we learn for it, the first thing Japanese appreciate, Haredim, Orthodox, you know, that real Judaism is the Orthodox, you know, no mixture of other things, real pure Judaism. And they also appreciate the Hebrew language, you know. Clever people, no doubt. So, in fact, it's written that Prophet Zephaniah says that in future, the whole world will realize the greatness of the Hebrew language and speak Hebrew. Interesting, no? I hope my books will be bought better. But it is interesting that I, in fact, brought very interesting story that Isaac Mosesson was academic. So he met me in New York a long time ago. I wrote before a book about the Holy Language, and he said to me that he's going to write now a book academically, the world on the Hebrew language. It took him 10 years, maybe 11. And he asked my blessing. So in the first book of his, the world one can see my blessing back. But as a result of his books, so few universities in the States already thought about it. Mr. Chipley was he's in charge of one professor on languages, linguistics. He realized the source of English and other languages. So he brought many books, I think, and I, in Hebrew, in fact, also in English, I said, source of the holy language. I showed words that he brings myself, but what he's missing is to understand why Hebrew is a source. If you say the question is a question in English similar to Hebrew, like question, kushia, yes, in Hebrew it's because it's difficult, okay, maybe questions are right there, but whatever it is, definitely that only to understand English, connecting to Hebrew, you must know what is in Hebrew. And this is what I did in the book, Hebrew Source of Languages. One can get it in my site, glazerson.com, or in the Amazon.com. An important book, and many like the book, because really it was written beautifully. The English is outstanding, not mine. Somebody with, he don't want to put his name there, but he's a great man. You can see from the English he knows very well exactly each word. But important books, Hebrew Source of Languages. Came back, in the beginning came in a few pages, not going to see the book, but not so many, but this one after thing, Mosesson and adding to him. So I think it's very, very important. You see, even the Japanese so beautifully, I don't know Japanese, I don't know what the Adams, such strange language. So, such picture will tell you in 1 hour to make one letter. It is unbelievable. Enosh, and I was trying to explain what Enosh is. There are other pages interesting, And he shows what is the Aleph, what the Aleph is in the back person. But this is Japanese, really. Unbelievable. How people can have patience to write such letters. Okay, good. So, interesting, This is what is written here, that he came to rare visit in Haredi Orthodox Jews to inaugurate an exhibition on the hero of the hero of the Second World War, who saved lots of Jews. Well, people like this before, not like the Hamas, who only want to kill Jews. So, as I said, there are more pages in the internet you can see, if you understand, very nice, But I did not believe it, but he told me that if I'm going to translate with pleasure, no money, nothing to translate. Only that the world will realize the greatness of the Holy Tongue, That some people understand it. It's an interesting story.